Weather hazards of a different sort were met with in the Middle East, where Mussolini's boasted aim was domination of the Mediterranean. An RAF squadron was part of the pitifully small and ill-equipped force which managed to hold back and eventually crush the Italians. German forces quickly regained control, forcing the Allies back into Egypt, the spearhead of their attack, the Luftwaffe. For almost 2 years, the Germans had the upper hand in a battle which seesawed across the scorched face of North Africa. And even on the move, there was no escape from the desert's own particular weapon, dust. At night, when the sands turned cold, they poured petrol onto the bare earth and set it alight, and dug themselves a hole to lie in until morning. But throughout the campaign, the Allies had been gathering strength, and eventually they were ready to launch a full-scale counterattack. For the first time, there were planes enough to cope with the situation, and the rout began with a heavy series of bomber and fighter bomber raids designed to cut the enemy's supply lines and communications. In the temporary aerodromes set up in the forward areas, the pressure was high. Planes had to be serviced and bombs loaded with maximum speed despite the lack of equipment. The physical strength of ground crews as well as air crews was taxed to the utmost. For the last 6 months of the campaign, the Allies carried out almost ceaseless bombing raids. As the advance continued, planes provided air cover for the convoys. Hours of flying up and down the line on the lookout for enemy aircraft. The havoc caused by the raids lay all about, as the chase across Africa neared its close. Eventually, in Tunisia, there was no alternative for the Axis but complete surrender.